Алло. Угу. Ого.
чтения меню, нажмите пробел, чтобы переключить.
Фу, Тимофей, прекрати. Что за фигня? Что, Тимоша? Да...
I am indeed a student, but
That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hog. A few cobwebs and some dust. I am indeed a student. I'm eager to get to Hog. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, received this.
Да, пока на высоких.
It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol. What's that glow? I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Так, а вот так меня нормально слышно?
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Вот сейчас должно быть. Да, нормально сейчас.
The key! Give me your hand!
Ладно. Сейчас я убавлю еще чуть-чуть игру. Так. Это слишком громко.
Are you all right? Your
Ну,
hurt.
я подозреваю, что
Take this.
высокие настройки
It's
графики
Wiccan well potion.
это
That stuff will right you in a second.
консольная графика. С FSR как раз таки. Прибавь еще, а то что-то фигово. Так, и чё? Что ж,
What happened?
как в меню зайти?
George, I can't believe he...
Ну, сейчас на высоких 120.
What the hell got
Классно
into
вообще
that damn thing?
выглядит.
Attacking a carriage
Ну, на
mid-air?
стриме, конечно, сыпется
A
картинка
typical dragon would
с
never...
конца.
Professor?
Вот, битрейт стабильный, конечно, но сыпется.
Where are we?
Сыпется.
I'm not
Не знаю,
sure.
можно это
But
в
that key
реальном
you discovered
времени
was clearly a portkey.
поднять
Portkey.
до,
An item
допустим,
enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
20, ну, будет 19 битрейт.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a
Чуть
bit.
поднял.
I would,
Чуть поднял консоль.
but stay close.
Да, выглядит классно. У меня Xbox был.
Or why?
Прям как на боксе. Выглядит все. Неплохо. Но почему-то только в оконном режиме. Это странно. Сейчас quality поставлю. Четкость нужно побольше сделать. Частоту залочил, в принципе. Да, сейчас надо проверить. А, подожди, а почему мне это... Что? Не понял, это что было на низких? То есть такая графика на низких настройках? Так, вот теперь я вижу... Это были низкие настройки, это шутка, это серьезно? Магад. Ну вот, сейчас просят до 40. Ну, надо учитывать, что у меня... Надо учитывать, что у меня процессор 6-ядерный. Ну, и этого маловато. Крайне маловато. Вот сейчас я наблюдаю 50 кадров на ультра настройках. Можно убавить, в принципе, что-нибудь. Ну, картинка не сказал бы даже, что прям намного лучше, если то на низких было. Вообще круто.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Так, сейчас еще поковыряем настройки. Ой, мне эти компьютеры, конечно. Так, материалы, эффекты, растительность, тени, текстуры. Можно ультра поставить, дистанция, количество обитателей. Ой, я даже боюсь трассировку включать. Ну, надо учитывать, что я в 2К играю, поэтому играл бы в Full HD, были бы стабильные там кадров 80, скорее всего. Ну, не 80, а около 60 точно. Так, ну, вообще значительно вот FPS подрос. То есть я убавил некоторые настройки. Интересно, что так повлияло. Блин, вот просто чисто интересно. Глобальное затемнение, давай тени попробуем. Просто страшно вообще на это. Перезапускать все не будем. Давай тогда. Здравствуйте. 8400 у меня этот процессор. Да, хотел бы, конечно, Radeon взять, но надо пол компьютера перебирать 1000 на 50. Так, обитатели, текстуры, дистанция, можно дистанцию обзора, обработка. Давай попробуем вот так. Сменим материал, эффекты, вот так вот. Будем убавлять потихоньку. Вот, сразу я полагаю. Да не, 140 FPS это, оказывается, низкие настройки были, поэтому. Но даже на низких графика вообще такая приятная была. Я подозреваю, что из-за неба, возможно, туман. А дистанцию убавим вот так. Ага. Ни на что не влияет. Тогда делаем так, не так. Постобработка, скорее всего, жрает значительное. Туман. Блин, туман делает хорошее. Туман. Так, где? Давай, туман. На худой конец эффекта убавим. Надо это перезапускать игру. Во, что я убавил? Туман жирает много FPS. Он приятный, но не настолько, чтобы уж прям. То есть, в принципе, можно поставить постобработку на ультра. А если еще тени мазать? Я вообще не понимаю лучи на RX картах. Вообще не понимаю, нахера они нужны. Вот, 60 FPS. И сейчас сделаем вот так. Можно в баланс, конечно, поставить. Интересно, насколько сильно изменится. И залочить, ну, пусть будет 120, например. Вот. Так вот. Поставил баланс. Вместо 60-90 кадров. Конечно, мыльновато, но второй FSR классный. Второй FSR классный в режиме качества. Да, монитор 2К у меня. Я просто стрим в 2К не захотел включать, потому что немного нестабильно работает. Слишком процессор нагружает. Все-таки 8-ядерный бы справился более лучше. Вот, режим качества, значит, вот вот так вот сделали. Но в режиме качества картинка более четче. Но кадры, блин, ну, на консоли, конечно, все просто. Есть 4 режима. Играй и молчи. Небо, материалы. Вот так. Ну да. Не спорю, да. Ну, пока это и проклятие, и в то же время приятно. Ну вот сейчас вот просят 55.
Hogwarts castle was built by and is itself a
Но в то же
stronghold.
время, если... тут еще какой-то Intel, Hes какой-то, Nvidia, ну, вот если баланс поставить, например,
Magic.
то
I
у
don't know
нас
where she came into possession of the port key,
60.
but I
Сейчас.
am certain it was to do with that search.
Ну, почему-то график не
There's
выводится.
the path down below. This way.
65, 60 приемлемо. Вот так вот на консолях. Вот так на консолях.
But sir, why was your
По-любому.
wife searching for evidence of lost
Такие
magic?
настройки,
Miriam wanted to
скорее всего, вообще
understand why such
высокие
powerful
настройки.
magic
Это
disappeared
вот
from the
режим
wizarding world.
производительности. Я
Spoke of
больше
the
чем
good it
уверен.
could do. But
Выглядит
magic is no
неплохо.
different than any power.
Тут на экране,
What
что
really
вижу,
matters is
выглядит
the
консоль.
one who wields
Просто
it.
подключить геймпад и разницы вообще не почувствуете.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here.
Но самое что
It
интересное,
appears to be
карта
a sort of
работает.
enchantment.
Ее
Someone wanted
температура
to block this
50.
path. Let's see
8
some of
градусов.
that one work you were practicing.
10.8 и
Focus
потребляет
on the
140
center.
Вт. С учетом того, что... кстати, процессор используется на 60%. Да. Удивительно. То есть... процессор разгружает процессор конкретно. Тут у меня уже в шину упирается все. Был бы у меня 54-й, у меня вообще 3-й. У меня было бы намного мощнее. То есть, если у вас
That was a bit rougher than I'd
54
expected.
экспресс, да, то эффект
Your
будет
one
намного
work's
лучше.
improving with every cast.
Процентов на 20. То есть, грубо говоря, сейчас вот 60 было бы там кадров 80, можно было бы графику накидывать смело. По памяти не требовательная, кстати.
Up there.
Ну, условно, ультра настройки текстур
We're
7,5
close
потребляет.
now. It's just ahead.
Так, а зачем вот это вот все? Как бегать? Прыгать. Что там есть? Опа. Кто ищет, тут находит. Блин, красиво вообще. Красиво выглядит. Как такой эксклюзивчик Sony. Конечно.
Steady yourself.
Классно.
Reparo.
Диск. Блин,
Almost there.
смотрели и ушли. Ну ладно.
David somewhere built this here.
I suspect they valued their privacy. That port key led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that
Визуализация
seems
крутая.
out
Кстати,
of place.
у кого очень мало оперативки и хочет поиграть на высоких настройках, советую добавить, потому что сейчас потребляет 19. с учетом стрима и там открытого браузера.
It's a mural of some kind.
Гигабайт, наверное,
Perhaps our
15
host was a
потребляет.
noted seer. Interesting.
Так, и чё? Чё? Что надо делать? Семь с половиной. Текстуры на ультра, то есть в 2К. То есть Full HD и то меньше, скорее всего.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Вот, сейчас уже 19 с половиной кушает оперативки. Но я удивлен, карта холодная, вообще лед. 58 стабильно. И процессор на 60 загружен. Короче, делать 32, да. Ну, у меня сейчас 24. Я не вижу смысла делать 32, если у тебя Full HD монитор, типа, и...
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be
Ну,
blocking?
типа,
What's
20,
this?
24 у
Профессор Фейк.
меня так вот чисто с пониманием того, что пока этого более чем достаточно. Так. О, отражение, что жирает вообще
Why
40
would someone
кадров.
have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room
Да,
behind it?
оптимизация, тем более для старта.
I don't see anything.
Я уверен,
There's
что
that
еще
glow.
будет патч
Like a
первого
glow in the
дня.
book you can tell.
Это прям вообще класс. Штука приятная. Жаль, что в балансе.
What in Merlin's name?
Можно, конечно, настройки убавить и поставить FSR в качество и типа
Where are we?
тоже
I don't
неплохо будет.
believe it.
Ух ты. Слушай, ну трассировка вообще классная. Красиво. Вот это вот, скорее всего, бы все зеркально бы блестело.
Hello?
Да, я бы, конечно, хотел бы какую-нибудь 4070 во влажных мечтах. Вот, уже 20 гигабайт. Я не понимаю, куда эта игра потребляет. Честно. Да, походу 32 надо. Уже.
It can't be.
Вот качество текстур прям такое приятное.
Just a moment.
Современная игра. Как меня бесят вот эти вот, сука, тролли, блядь. И как их там?
Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely.
Какие уродцы.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the car if you don't wish to lose them.
How many volts are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. of breath. A what?
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand
Ух
and
ты, ёб
focus.
твою мать. What the fuck? Кэся. Так, и чё? Это чтобы...
Revelio.
Твоя...
There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Там что-то есть. Давай посмотрим. Видите? Ладно.
Revelio. A door.
О,
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Класс.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Ладно, Эверест открыл. Хеймдаль, ты что ли? О, фак.
Potato!
Хер хватает,
Accio. Descendo. Levioso. Deposo.
Пульса. Моя.
Levioso.
О, как? Ага, понял. Понял, Dark Souls у нас.
Exposo.
Так, давай. О, нет.
Confrindo. Exposo.
Жестко.
Descendo.
Понял.
Levioso.
Ага. О,
Potato.
давай.
Levioso.
Давай, нападай.
Confrindo.
А, есть.
Exposo.
Давай, нападай на меня.
Deposo. Descendo.
Прыгай обратно.
Exposo. Potato. Deposo.
Ой.
Confrindo. Stupido. Descendo. Potato. Deposo. Levioso.
Жесткий Dark Souls.
Stay close.
Окей.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
А,
Lumos.
что-то не туда. Lumos, так, Lumos.
Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Что-то есть. Бесконечность.
That's where they're leading me. Glow again. Lumos. Protego.
Ой, как это?
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Загадки. Медведь.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Понял. Понял. Пацана. Ой. Дед помоги. Южу Человека-паука. Оп. 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 Следующий. Удерживайте во время протеа, чтобы контратаковать. Обожаю контратаковать. О! Нет. Слабее, ёпта. Давай. Понял. Понятно. Дурачка. Блин, как, не знаю, какой-нибудь Бэтмен или Человек-паук нравится. Класс. Lumos. Так. Ага. Оп. 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 Наконец-то. Хоба. Хоба. Блин, качество что-то совсем плохое, да? Давай сейчас качество стримчанского настроим чуть-чуть. Постоянный битрейт 17. Интервал кадров. Ага. Баланс, скорость, качество. О, качество попробуем. Так. Сильно компьютер охренеет. Так, не должно быть лучше.
Lumos.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That isn't only a basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be
Что не
bygones.
лагает, кстати? Нормально.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Битрейт 20 тысяч поставил.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Что? Играем, короче, да? Опа. Это с самого начала этой игры. Серьезно? Да дальше что? Ну там Хогвартс. Думаю.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Okay.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Я даже не знаю.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
desire to learn. I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Better be Hufflepuff!
Ебать, 15 FPS. Класс.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Я понял.
suppose some introductions are in order.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that
You're
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the
Hello.
Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the Ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Ебал, стряхнула, блядь. Опа. Сущий кактус.
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Карликовая пушишка.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
What's this? Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
А ты кто? Понял. Так. Эй. Да, понял. понял. Я еще слишком молод для этого дерьма. Что там?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Хоп. Вообще балденс. Оп. Бля, кайф.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Lumos.
Моя. Прикол. Можно палочкой вертеть. Блин, с трассировкой, наверное, вообще отпад. Обалдеть.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Oh. Понятно, короче.
Clever, isn't it?
Чункс. Снаряжение. А я не понял, почему. Ой-я, ничего себе. Это кто? Очки в золотой оправе. Вот это... Ой-я, Томас Шелби. чисто Томми. Плащи и мантии. Обалдеть. Чисто рокер. Бомба, честно говоря. Внешний вид. Нормально вообще. What the fuck? Вот так вот будем ходить. Модники. Ну, все. Опа. Вообще приколдес. Чисто шел были. Так, понял. Ага. Перчатки темных искусств. Ну, бандос вообще.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Чисто шоу. Острые козырьки здесь.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Йо. Понял. Карта с помощью
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Насколько большая карта вообще? Йо, обалдеть. Там какие-то зоны. Стадион. Где тут Хагрид поживает? Где Ива? Ничего я не вижу. Понятно.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Охренеть, конечно. Да.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
You did, Professor.
My suspicion is that there's more.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Задачи. Чем уровень?
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, it sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
You think Gareth Weasley would be better?
Понятненько. Хе-хе. Хе-хе. Вообще бомба.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A
Levioso.
levitation charm?
Levioso!
Levioso.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself,
Levioso.
Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Окей. Так, погнали.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Что ж.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, the best. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast,
Зашара.
and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. Levioso!
A perfectly executed Levioso.
О, ты упал, брат.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Heckert. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Так, кто это ты?
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
Так, так, так. Сундук, сундук, сундук. Где-то здесь. Сверху. Ой.
enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Okay. Ты про чё?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Твою мать, как FPS проседают. Это ужас. Это ужас.
Hogwarts always has another to discover.
Жестко. Нихуя не изменилось.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Вау. Ой. Это что? Это... Понял. О.
Lumos.
Пидор, блядь. О. Чук.
Lumos.
Ой.
Patrick Redding.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Considering
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily
Leviosa.
want him to get back to the lesson.
Okay.
Transfiguration is fairly difficult for me. Much more push.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Revelio.
Fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Pete to smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Ноль. Тест на IQ. На Aikido. Давай пробовать. понял вообще, в чем логика. Чё больше нет? Да? Как это? Я не понял. Зеленая шляпа. Понял. Тут чё? Ой,
Revelio. Levioso.
What's this one about?
Oh shit.
Yes, but what could he...
When you really think about it.
I'd like to shop in the hamlet.
Oh, how fun a surprise! You must try it. Woohoo!
Oh yeah.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Revelio. Levioso.
Yeah.
Lumos.
Простительное заклятие. Прикол.
Lumos.
One boy fell off his broom.
Это чисто кальянная.
Good thing GIGABYTE was there to catch him.
Sometimes I'm not fully sure if someone's teaching us a spell or having a...
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Accio, relinquish your charm. Splendid! Happened. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Very good. Stay focused. That's it. Very good. points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give a... You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this?
Ух ты, блядь, падла.
Don't lose your composure.
Я себе, блядь.
Excellent.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Well done.
Падла.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. There we go.
Accio.
Бля.
Happens to the best of us.
Нахуй.
Here we go. Yes.
Splendid.
Let us see this.
Падла. Ела, блядь.
Accio.
Quite impressive.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio in humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charm.
Well, and now...
What charm is that? Miss Onai is a...
Of course, Professor.
Miss Onai is always... Expect to hear from me soon regarding...
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
О май год. Понял, в чем подвох. Мстительность. Что происходит? Бать. Хуйня. Небо, туман, материалы, эффекты, текстуры. Почему так?
What are you up to now?